Mikel Arteta plans £130 million double deal as boss is told to sanction two exits. Arsenal are focused on winning the Premier League this season, but a club legend has urged Mikel Arteta to sell to first-team stars in the summer. Arsenal's focus remains firmly fixed on securing a maiden Premier League crown since 2004 this season. However, once the campaign concludes, the club will undoubtedly explore transfer market opportunities. Mikel Arteta brought in several transformative signings last summer, with Martin Zubimendi, Eberechies, Victor Gyökeres, Noni Madueke and Christian Mosquera, all putting pen to paper and establishing themselves in the first-team picture. Piero Hincapié will also convert his temporary stay in North London into a permanent arrangement when summer arrives. Yet as the next window approaches, manager Arteta has been urged to offload to important attacking players. Football.London delivers the latest developments from the Emirates. Ex-Arsenal defender William Gallas has revealed his thoughts on what his former club ought to do during the summer window. The Frenchman believes both Gabriel Martinelli and Leandro Trossard should be moved on. He told Boyle Sports, "When Arsenal play on the counter-attack, I think sometimes the midfielders have to look for Victor Gyökeres to give him the ball at the first opportunity. Gyökeres always asks for the ball in front, in the space, but he doesn't get the ball, because the midfielder wants to keep the ball. That is the style of Arsenal. He has scored goals, but he hasn't scored enough goals, so he has to reach a minimum 20 goals next season, and it will be difficult for him. Arsenal are going to play the same way, because he doesn't really dominate the league, physically like he did in Portugal. Maybe you need a left winger, because I don't know what has happened to Gabriel Martinelli. He's just not what he was, and Leandro Trossard is a good squad player, but you need something else. When you've got a striker like Gyökeres, you need players to give him the ball to score the goals, and that's why maybe some of Arsenal's style has to change, or Arsenal need to change their striker." On the defensive front, reports indicate that Sporting CP duo Maxi Araujo and Ivan Fresneda are firmly on Arsenal's radar. Araujo caught the eye at left-back during the Gunners' recent Champions League encounter with Sporting. Fresneda, who operates at right-back, also made his mark against Arsenal, completing the full first leg in Portugal while helping to restrict the visitors to just a single goal. Record suggests that Arteta's side have already opened discussions for Araujo, who could command a fee of approximately £51 million, though he does possess a £69 million release clause in his existing contract. Meanwhile, The Sun reports that Arsenal are equally keen on his teammate Fresneda, whom the club have been monitoring since his days at Real Valladolid. He also has a reported £69 million release clause written into his deal. Arsenal are showing strong interest in Leicester City teenager Jeremy Monga and hope to fend off competition from rivals in the race for his signature. Marcus Rashford's future is up in the air going into a World Cup summer, as Barcelona consider their options of keeping the on-loan Manchester United star. Marcus Rashford will enter a World Cup summer with his club future in limbo, in part because of a Manchester United salary that will increase by a third if they secure a Champions League place next season. Manchester United could be without 4 of their 5 centre-backs for their Premier League trip to Chelsea as their defensive crisis mounts. Tottenham Hotspur are in advanced talks to sign Bournemouth defender Marco Senesi this summer, subject to maintaining their Premier League status. Tottenham Hotspur may have breached Premier League rules over a move for Bournemouth defender Marco Senesi. Tottenham are believed to be tracking Leeds United goalkeeper Karl Darlow, with Spurs preparing to sign at least one new goalkeeper this summer. Chelsea fans have blasted Todd Boehly's Vivid Seats website as unacceptable for selling tickets for the club's FA Cup semi-final with Leeds at Wembley Stadium for upwards of £1,000. Ex-Eintracht Frankfurt boss Dino Topmuller has emerged as one of the candidates for the soon-to-be vacant manager job at Crystal Palace. Arsenal showing strong interest in Leicester's Jeremy Monga. Liverpool are showing interest in Crystal Palace's Adam Wharton. Tottenham are in advanced talks to sign Bournemouth defender Marcos Senesi, and are interested in Leeds goalkeeper Carl Darlow.